Welcome to Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor. I know my followers are so excited to see me today live on Facebook. This is the maiden edition of With All Due Respect extended version on Loud Silence Radio. This is the extended version. My name is Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor, and this is the exclusive. What you're watching now is actually we're transmitting live from our studios in the DMV metros. Yes, you can watch us live right now as I speak. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. On Facebook, go search for Loud Silence Media. On Facebook, sorry, you can search for With All Due Respect page. Yeah, that's the page we've been doing the deal on. You can search for With All Due Respect page, then you follow us on Facebook. You can also go on YouTube. On YouTube, just search for Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Subscribe and you get notification every time we come on live. Today is all about the scandals. Today, we're going to talk about what is making news. Today, we're going to talk about what Ghanaians want to hear. Here, we don't dilute. Here, we don't edit. We make sure that we sell the best news to Ghanaians and the people, or people around the world. My name is Kevin Echo Taylor. This is the extended version. If you're watching me, you can send in your messages on our YouTube page. I'm going to read every message that comes in. Also on Facebook, I'm going to try and read people's comments. You're listening to me live here. Yes, I'm going to take a few minutes and read a few comments before the show starts. Yeah, we have lots and lots of things to talk about today. Call a friend, tell a friend, let the gossip go around. Let them know that we are ready. We are going to take power from people who want to intimidate us. We are going to make sure that the system works. We're going to make sure that truth is given to the people. We're going to make sure that we speak truth to power. As I've always said, like, be confident in your own soul and make sure that you are always truthful in whatever you do. My name is Kevin Echo Bedu. We have lots and lots of people online right now. We have about 383 people. Technically, we have over 400 people watching us. We've been live less than 5 minutes. You can see people like James Osei Kofi says, I'm in. James, how are you doing, sir? We have Lydia Tempori. She's dancing. Lydia, you're so excited to see Kevin Taylor Loud Silence Radio live on your set or on your device. You can also watch us on YouTube as I speak. Ken Boachi, Owusu Achiao, and 3 other people are watching. Ishmael Osekre is live. I have Pharaoh Aknorton is also live. I'm watching you live from Dubai. That's coming from Kwais Samuel. Sadiq Yakubu says, yes, we are focused. Be focused, my friend. Be focused. You are focused on your wonderful news. Keep it up, Maragana. Beautiful. Abubakar Tahiro says, okay. Irene Hodze says, missing you. I'm missing you too. Irene, how are you doing? Duke Ni Mate Anand say, I'm focused. Issa Abubakar is watching you live from Pram Pram. That's coming from Ebenezer Alote. I'm also waiting for you to hit the pen on the desk. This is Loud Silence Radio, and this is the extended version. This is how it goes. The show has officially started as he had the pen knock on the table 3 times. Sylvia Zuno says, Dachaga Oswald, come on. Lovely Na says, she buy a back up us. Yeah, I'm trying to pronounce it. She buy a back and bagui. I don't really know how I understand. 2020 go be full of stories. 2020 we've got facts. 2020 we got exposés. Trust me. I know you believe me, and I also believe in my followers that the exposés are going to be crazier than 2019. Guy Jesus says, please let me not forget to vote Nanado out in 2020. Lydia Tampori says, you are the best. Lydia, you are also the best. You guys have made this possible from day one. You've supported us. You've supported the team. You have supported myself, and I had so much confidence in you people. When I say you people, I mean my family. That is the followers of With All Due Respect. Lydia Tampori, thank you very much. Also, Chelsea is watching live from the UK. How is London treating you, my friend? Cornelius Phronesis Tamaklo says, fire, my friend. The show hasn't started yet. We have over 522 people watching us live from different places, different parts of the world. Dubai, India, Holland, Germany, Kuntamponi, Kumasi, Achiase. People watching me from Obuasi, my home state. Honestly, I have to say it's my home state because in Ghana we don't have states, but I can say my home state. My home, my home, Obuasi. Togbe Kosi Ajansi, Happy New Year. Isa Abubakar says, focus. My friend, I am focused. Juliet Otabo says, live from New York City. How are you doing? New York, New York. How are you guys doing in New York City? So as I said, this is the opening, the maiden edition of With All Due Respect extended version on Loud Silence TV, Loud Silence Radio. You can watch us live on YouTube. You can listen to us live on our app, radio app. It's called the Loud Silence Radio app. You can go on your phone, the App Store. You can also, if you have an Android phone, you can search Loud Silence Radio and you can follow us. It's simple. Loud Silence Radio. It's compatible with Android and also compatible with iOS. This is where you get the facts. We don't dilute. When you send in messages, we read it as it is. This is the new generation that is ready to speak truth to power. This is the generation that is not going to tolerate, mediocrity and also tolerate corruption. I have always said that when we focus, we will get to the last cent. We have lots and lots of people watching us. I just want to make sure that everybody watching us get to know that I know that you're watching. That's why I'm taking my time to read names, read messages, read comments. I'll be going on YouTube also to read comments from that side. Patrick Kofi Zonu Jr. is watching. Kwame Embassy, good work, bro. Thank you, Kwame. You are the best from Wood Rhymes. John Vane says, I'm here, Kevin. Thank you, boss, for being here. I love the love. You love me. Enyo Kwabla says, focused. Appear someone say, please put the members for us to call. Oh, put the numbers so that we can call on the show. I'm going to do that, sir. You people are going to call me and we're going to have a great chat. Godfred Saki says, good work. Gabriel Ben Omar says, power them. Samuel Kojo Salam Drake says, good job, brother. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. Anthony TK Nelson say, watching you very smooth in Tadi. How are my Tadi guys doing? New Life Bright says, Nuatro. New Life Bright Nuatro says, I'm watching you live from OT region. How are you guys doing in OT? I told people, normally I say on my show that I have 16 malams. 16 malams I work with. And I have one malam in each region. So I know whatever is happening in Ghana. That's the fact. 16 malams, yes. Pakwesi Emisa says, arise Ghana youth, our nation demands its second independence. Let us free Mother Ghana from the shackles of the evil. So I love this, and I always say, nobody, you can never be democratic when you try to fight against each other. All that the bad people or people who don't want us to be together do is they separate us, they divide us, and they rule. We should not allow that. Everything that we do, we should be peaceful. If it's going to be a demonstration, it should be a peaceful one. Never raise a hand against your brother or sister. It will never solve any problem. I keep saying to the youth, if we want to at least make sure our democracy is held high, we should always make sure that we speak peacefully. We make sure that our steps are the best steps that the younger ones can follow. We need Ghana alive. We need to sustain our democracy. That is what is very important. Prince Kofi Parker says, hi, good work. Thank you, Prince. Bennett Kunedu Wiadom is watching. I can see you. Lots and lots of people. We've hit 645 people live on just Facebook. On just Facebook. I'm waiting for my producer to tell me how many people are on YouTube because I need to read comments also from YouTube. So my producer will do that job and they will let me know the numbers. Citizen Kojo Jama says, focus. Focus, my friend. Victoria Ama says, hi. Stephen Amos is watching. Jennifer Yaya Adam, good job, Kevin. I'm watching live from home. Teachers Kofi says, Mr. Taylor, may Almighty God bless you. A wonderful job. Ayes Some is watching. Tunde Wilson, good. We are focused with all due respect from Ghana. Keep the facts flowing. Thank you, sir. Yakmet Isa is watching too. So lots and lots of messages coming in, but we still have to do business today. And the business of the day is the scandal I released on Monday. My producer is going to play the video. I know I didn't tell him, and I know I did. I was supposed to tell him that we're going to be playing that video. We're going to be watching that video very soon. But before that, I'd like people to understand that the scandal was real, and it is still real, and people have to answer questions. 400 tricycles gone. I heard another 700 motorbikes can be found. Lots and lots of things we have to talk about. I have new names I'll be mentioning today on this show. People who know about this. People who were directly involved in this SADA NDA scandal. We all know. I'll be reading the letters. I'll be breaking things down, and so that Ghanaians will understand that we are not here to victimize anybody. We are not here to intimidate anybody, but we are here to make sure truth is served to the people. This is Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Media. We're transmitting live from the DMVs. If my producer is listening, we can take a short break, a quick break. Then when we come back, The show begins. You can also follow us on Loud Silence Radio by downloading the Loud Silence Radio app. When you have an Android phone or an iOS, it's compatible with it. Just go to the Play Store or wherever you can download the radio app and just put in Loud Silence Radio. Loud Silence Radio. You can listen to us live from anywhere in the world. You can also listen to us on Facebook. If you are a follower of With All Due Respect, it's easy. You're going to get a notification. And I know we have 618 people live watching us on Facebook. You just go on Facebook, like our page, follow us, and every scandal or detail that come out of With All Due Respect, you're going to get a piece. You can also follow us on YouTube. You can actually follow the conversation. YouTube is packed. A lot of people watching us on YouTube. When you go on YouTube, just go look for Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Subscribe, and then you get notifications anytime we come live on air. Lots and lots of news today in Ghana. We can talk about the over 100 protesters who actually went to the house of Nam 1, yes, to demand their money. These are all the news making headlines today. As it happens, Men's Gold customers need their money. Who are they supposed to blame? Nana Appiah Mensah or the government? We're going to be talking about this today. We can also talk about a new CJ, the Chief Justice, was sworn in yesterday by the president. Officially, he is the new Chief Justice. In the weeks to come, I'll be talking about our judicial system. I'll be telling Ghanaians what is really happening. There are some judges in there, we need to tell them the truth. There are some judges, we need to let people know what they're doing in the dark. Coming Tuesday, I'll be releasing a piece about our judicial system. A few judges, we need to point them out. I call them the men in red. They are the men in red, and we need to check them because they are humans and they are very vital to our democracy. I'll be doing a piece on the judiciary in Ghana. The new CJ is in. What can he do? Can he streamline things? We're talking about the law students and all those things. We just want to know if he has some new ideas to bring on board. A few things happening on the news today. The National Security Operatives remanded over 25,000 fraud case. A lot of things. Kumasi hotel killings, victim and suspect were not lovers. So we can also talk about the ambulance issue. As we speak, the ambulance are still packed. Yes, we're waiting for the president to come in, buy Caesars at Makola, come stand there and cut a rope and say, yay, the ambulance can now go and save people. Are we okay? Are we okay as a people? We're waiting for the president to call the people in his government. Follow me, let's go. For Nana, and go and stand and cut a rope before ambulance that can save people can be released into the system. Some new drivers have been trained to come drive these ambulances. I just want to know, those drivers who used to drive the old ambulances working in their hospitals, are they going to be fired? Or we're still going to keep them? These are things that we need to be asking. I want to ask a few questions to the health minister. If his mom, his sister, his brother, they lost their lives over these few months or weeks. You know, these ambulances have been sitting there since September. Nobody cares, because we were in Ghana when a vice president flew out of Ghana to treat himself. We know the president, and I'll say this on record, the president, majority of his trips has been on medical treatment. And we know, because they have access to travel out of the country and take care of themselves, they don't care about you, the simple Ghanaian. The Ghanaian who does not matter. The Ghanaian who pays for them to live the life they're living today. We have to make sure our voices are heard. We can't also forget our one and only baby, the EC boss, Jane Bluku Mensah. Jane Bluku Mensah is in the news. All the parties, when I talk the stakeholders in the EC, whatever our political settings, they've all come out to say that we don't need a new register. We don't need a new register. Simple. But Jane Mensah and his EC clique, they still want to put together a new register. What is actually forcing Jane to put out a new register? Why is she so adamant? Why is she so serious to make sure that the register is changed? Is somebody forcing her? Are people behind her trying to tell her that you need to do this to save our political career? We need to speak about these things. If all the political parties who are the main stakeholders saying that we do not need a voters register, why do you go on to do this? And we just even want to ask, why are you changing the old registers? I heard somebody say that, oh, the air conditions in where they used to store the registers or the computers are old. How does it affect the system itself? How does it affect? People need to explain things to us. We're tired of this English tie-wearing people coming to speak big English and then the rich contumely. We are tired of that. We need proactive people who can give us answers. And not just answers, as I say, not just answers, reasonable answers, because we'll be asking questions now. This is campaign season, baby. My name is Kevin Taylor. This is campaign season. And when you say campaign season, this is the time we have to be asking questions and demanding reasonable answers. We're doing 755 people live on Facebook. How many are we doing on YouTube? I'll be checking that for you. But the main reason why we are here today, and I'm speaking is all about a scandal. Yes, SADA. SADA was rebranded and made or called NDA, the Northern Development Authority. What has happened? I would like to say this. The MPP, which I belong to, the MPP that I voted for, we made a lot of noise in 2015, 2016. We told Ghanaians that SADA was the biggest scandal or the biggest scam to hit Mother Ghana. We all talked about it. We said that the past government used SADA to steal from us. The equipment they brought in. It got to a point we even told Ghanaians nothing was brought in to save SADA. But now we know that lots and lots of things were brought in. The past government could not manage SADA. I would never sit on my show and defend the NDC on SADA, even though the special prosecutor, the toothless bulldog, has not been able to raise any credible evidence against the past government and the people who handled SADA. We all know that something fishy happened at SADA, and we have to condemn it. And I'll condemn it on my show. I don't care. But that does not mean that we have to rebrand and steal from the poor people. We all know the North, we have people struggling, more farmers there. People need basic things to make sure that their farming is successful. Widows, poverty all over the place, struggling farmers, and young men and women come together and steal the equipment that these people have to use to have a livelihood. My fellow Ghanaians, these are the kind of things we have to be talking about. Things that affect you and I. Things that affect my brother, my sister. Things that affect the people. And when I say the people, we are the people who gave these people the power to be doing what they're doing today. So we'll be talking about the SADA scandal, the NDA scandal. I have the letters here. I will be reading them. I told you I have some new names here today. You remember that when we're talking about the scandal, the SADA scandal, in one of the statements from the NDA board, he said that the youth that went into the premises of NDA to take the 400 tricycles. Yeah, and I need to make this correction. In my expose, you know, we're dealing with figures, we're dealing with so many words. I kept saying 10-foot containers. They are not. It's a 40-foot container. 40-foot container carrying 40 tricycles each, making it 10 of them, making it 400 tricycles. So I wanted to make that correction. 40-footer. I just heard that the National Security now have opened, they've opened investigations into it, and we know it's not going to go anywhere. No balls in it. It is not going to go anywhere. It's a fact. But we're going to speak on it because the ordinary Ghanaian needs to know the truth. Now, I'm going to give you about 4 names today. Yes, 4 names, because those people who entered the premises of NDA, they went there and said that the regional minister actually sent us to come and pick these 400 tricycles. Now, some people led those youth. I'm going to mention their name today, and we will make sure that we uncover those people. I told you, we are not here to please anybody. No, we are not here to please our aunties, our mothers, our mentors, our godfathers, and we are here to make sure that we serve Mother Ghana. That is what we do here. So I'm not going to come on my show and please anybody and say, oh, I'm sorry. No, we don't do that here. As far as you are being paid with our taxes, as far as you are being paid with the taxes of the ordinary Gary seller, the ordinary onion seller, the ordinary KVIP watcher or whatever, the ordinary Ghanaian who is paying 1 cedi, 2 cedi, 3 cedis every single day as taxes, I will come after you. Kevin Ekobedu Taylor and Loud Silence Media, with all due respect, we will come after you because we give you that money to be misbehaving. As far as you are a taxpayer, you have to speak. And as far as you are being paid by the taxpayer, we have to check whatever you do with that money. So sometimes I get people saying that, yeah, Kevin Taylor always hits the NPP. He never hits the NDC. So he's been paid by the NDC. And he's never been paid by PPP or PNC because PPP and PNC, they don't have money. Yes. Kevin Taylor has never... I want some people to say that, Kevin, you have been paid by KOKO or Suffolk Chabosom's party. GUM. Ghana Union Movement. I want somebody to say that. But they can't because they always want to put you in a basket. And that will not deter me from saying the truth. Listen. The special prosecutor, the attorney general, the police department, Tiwa, I'm very grateful she's been kicked out of the police service because the position she occupied, because that woman is not competent to fill that position. CID Tiwa, who's been kicked out from her position, I am so glad. That woman did not deserve it. She didn't have any idea of what she was doing. From the Tadi girls to Galamsey, this woman can do nothing. A+ caught her on tape begging for, all these people are criminals. So with me, I'm not going to mince words and be like, please, if you deserve please, we will tell you please. If you don't deserve please too, we will not tell you please. So there's a special prosecutor, there's an attorney general, there's a police. It's the reason why this president, we were so happy when he said he was going to put together the office of the special prosecutor, was simple. We needed an independent office to make sure that politicians, career civil servants are brought to book. They are checked. Because it got to a point in this country whereby politicians and civil servants felt they were gods. They could get away with everything. So when the president, Nanado, hello, Mr. President, how are you doing? When the president decided to put the office together, we were all excited. In fact, we were all excited because at least it wouldn't be a political thing. It will be a watchdog, somebody who will be making sure that our money, our country is being checked. Now, Martin Amidu comes in and it's like the joke of the century. This guy is just a comedian walking up and down, taking money for no reason. And I don't know why Ghanaians don't have a problem with it. Martin Amidu is basically useless in his office. Martin Amidu cannot prosecute even an ant. And I use some words and people are like, Kevin, your words are harsh. Which words should I use? In Jesus' name? God will do it? No, we've passed that stage. People are dying as I speak to you. Women who are pregnant. People are walking miles and miles to take their wives to hospital. But ambulances are packed. Ambulances are packed. The health minister doesn't care. The president that we were in queue voting for him, he does not care because none of his kids, his grandchildren, his wife's parents, his nieces, none of them will go through what our women in the north, what our women in the other regions are going through. As I speak to you now, somebody's auntie, somebody's sister, wife is dead, but an ambulance could have saved the person's life. And people want me to come on my show and be like, please, Mr. President, please. I will not do that. This health minister, who pays him? Yesterday, I listened to his interview on City FM, and this guy was bold enough to tell Ghanaians that the ambulance have delayed and they stopped the president from cutting the salt because they are training, the people to come train the drivers are on holidays, and this guy just walked away. This guy just walked away. And people are dying. And this is a government that we put together to save Ghanaians. You know what hurts? What hurts is the leader of the nation does not care about you, the Ghanaian. I'm telling you, you will die. He doesn't care. And as I speak, hundreds and hundreds of people are dying. Today, I will not be shocked. Over 100 people died because avoidable death. Avoidable death, that we could carry them from one point to the other. Chip compounds are being closed down. And when you speak about these things, I will be bringing the NDC, their green book. We have to come here, open leaf by leaf, and see whether they are lying or not, because we need to know. We are not here to please people, friends. We are here to save Ghana. The president does not care. I'm asking you people, Chairman to me, the president, Gabi Acharo, whoever, the health minister, occupying all the positions they are occupying, tell me, none of them have lost their relative. They will fly them. We were in Ghana when the deputy George Anda had an accident. He had an accident. And you know the funny thing? That same place, the day or two before that or after that, about 40 Ghanaians had accident at the same location, and they all perished. Yes, they all died. George Anda had an accident at the same location. The military flew a helicopter to come pick that person who is better than the other Ghanaians who voted for him to be enjoying what he's enjoying, to Accra to save his life. And my fellow Ghanaians are not angry enough. And when you speak about these things, then they start to put you in a basket. I don't care, my fellow Ghanaians. I don't care which basket you put me in. People are dying. George Anda died, had an accident at the same spot. Over 40 people died. And you get some people, they are filled with tribal stupidity, and they will come on TV, come on social media, and come and attack you. You think it does anything to me? My people are my problem. I really want my people to see the truth. That is what I care about. And there will be somebody whose relative died at the same spot who will be sitting on social media, calling into radio and say, yes, this government there is the best. I've not seen some before. Are you okay in your senses? Are you real? My problem is the young Ghanaian who has finished school, who does not have any job, who is trying to make things work, and you are there defending crime. With all due respect to my listeners, I am fine. I could have closed my mind, take care of my family, go to work, come back, live my life, but I've realized that is a selfish life. You think we are also not human? People bastardizing us, people insulting us, our families, our kids, do you think it's normal? We're not humans? We are, but we have a priority. We are focused because we want to get some things done right. So when we're doing this, you need to meet us halfway. And halfway is just being a citizen and asking questions, and not just making a minister come and sit on radio and say that, yeah, we are waiting for people to train their drivers, so that's why the ambulances are black. And he walks away. In any serious, rational country, you are a potato. That is why Loud Silence Radio is here. When I released this scandal, this SADA or NDA scandal, I had lots and lots of people come on Facebook, come on YouTube, personally inbox me, email me, telling me that, what am I doing? It's a lie. Kevin, why are you cooking things up? Kevin, everything is a lie. You lie too much. You're a propaganda minister. And what? Kevin Taylor, today, an official investigation have been opened into this case. Let me tell you, nobody, no reasonable person will get up and make issues against anyone he doesn't know. Because I don't know the person. I don't know even if I'm connected to the person's family or a son or a wife. I don't know. So I will never cook up stories to discredit people. I remember when Namwan's case started, and I told Ghanaians that this case, the guy is a Ghanaian. And as I speak, I will tell Ghanaians, Namwan needs to pay his customers. He needs to do that. When the case started unfolding, then people's names started coming up. As we speak, where is Esankuma? Is Ananankuma? Where is he? And I'm not done with Esankuma. I keep telling people I want Esankuma to come out again. I have 2 silver bullets for him. We are not kids again. We are not scared of anybody. People can wear suits, can put on glasses, wear some fancy long sleeves, and come and sit on TV, sit on radio, speak big English, and walk away and make fun of the people. We will not allow that again. I heard Aslan also saying that if it wasn't for education, she would be selling charcoal. As a minister making such statement, that day, you are no more as minister. Those selling charcoal, I don't know humans, but you buy kalori. These are some of the things I feel like some people don't even deserve to be given those positions. And no wonder, if your boyfriend is president, why wouldn't you get that position? I remember Champions time for Tubaji Golf. You see, so these are the things. When we started this scandal, whole lot of insult. Some people have been programmed to just go after Kevin Taylor. But you see, I keep telling people, Kevin Taylor is just one person. When I leave this seat, we have 1,000 Kevin Taylors. Yes. Kevin Ekobedu Taylor is just a single person. This is a religion of truth, with all due respect. We are focused. This is not just come talk and walk away. No, this is a movement. It's a religion. This is not Chema want to miss. It is apathy or apartheid. No. This is a religion. We believe in it because it has truth as its hallmark. That is what we believe in. It does not matter who is president, irrespective of the political party. If it is John Mahama, you have to say it the way it is. If it is John Nana Akufo-Addo, we have to say it. John Kufuor, we have to say it. Ex-President Rawlings, we have to say it. We don't have to be selective. We don't. As we speak now, Ghanaians pay their taxes to the government of the day, and the government of the day is the MPP government being led by Nana Akufo-Addo. I don't pay my taxes to John Dramani Mahama. I don't care about Mahama. Who's Mahama? He's an ex-president. I respect him for that. But as we speak now, I do not pay my taxes to Mahama. If Mahama, his brother, his appointees, they stole some money, let the evidence be clear. We will see it. This government actually has control over the special prosecutor. The government has control over the judiciary. This government has control over the police. Why are they not investigating all those things we were told in 2015? What is stopping this government? If Ibrahim Mahama took 500,000 pieces of gold to Dubai, if Mahama has a hotel like we were seeing on, why are we not seeing it? Why are we not going after those people? Why are we not doing that? We have all these things. The last time I was telling Kelly Japan, my friend, I said, you kill JB Dankwa. If you say I'm lying, I have the docket. And if you think I'm lying, tell the CID boss, tell the IGP, tell them to come out and say that what Kevin Taylor is saying is a lie. Go to the president, who's your friend, and tell Mr. President, clear this, clear me. Let the IGP come out and say Kevin Taylor, the docket is going around saying is a lie. Till date, nobody has come out. You think we are kids? We are not kids. And this is just the maiden edition. We've not started the real thing. I told you people, this is the year. This is the year. This year is going to be, some people are going to feel very uncomfortable. Yes. Very, very uncomfortable because, Jack, we are not going to make people just walk away and then do whatever they like and then we are like, God will do. God is for each of us. God is for everyone. But, Master, if you are taking something from us, we have to be vigilant. Now, I'm going to read some few messages on YouTube. As we speak, YouTube is also pounding, man. Lots and lots of people on YouTube now. Bashiru Yakubu says, check the volume. Bashiru, the volume I think is perfect. And I know my producer heard you. Hamid Kasim said, good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor. Good evening. Bashiru Yakubu said, keep it up, Mr. Kevin. Thank you, sir. Taufik Giwa says, welcome back, Kevin. Welcome back, my friend. This is from Frank Kofi Awuku, watching you with Pulse live from Switzerland. Keep up the good work, bro. Frank Awuku, thank you, sir. Kevin, you are too much. You are also too much. King Setho says, well done, Kevin. Well done, my friend. Solomon Frimpong Manso say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year to Ghanaians. Happy New Year to my mom, my dad, my family, Happy New Year to everybody listening to me. Happy New Year to Loud Silence family. Joseph Ni Tete Utu says, so inspiring. Keep it up, my friend. Michael Justice Kujo says, Kevin, you do all. You also do all, my friend. Daniel Obeng, Happy New Year, bro, and God bless you. Adam Hudu says, please, Kevin, you are doing a great job, but I think you have to add 1 day of cheap program that will make your program 100%. Boga, cheap program ne beba. Masaya, what's rough? Chi no beba. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to make sure that we think together. And this, I know my producers are listening, and we will think about it. Hey, man, I'm here because of you guys. We need to work together to make sure that the last person in Ghana who did not have the privilege to have the kind of education we have also understand what we say. So we will think about it, my friend. Have a wonderful one. Paul Mayweather. Hey, gee, good work, bro. Good work, Paul. Emmanuel Minta says, Adam Hudu, I agree with you. Eric Kwabla says, nice one, bro. Sandra Heteka, lots and lots. Al-Hassan Razak says, focus, my friend. Also at Channel TV, we are focused. Kevin in London, thank you. Kwesi Tiger says, thanks very much, bro. More fire, bro. Rush Darlington, watching live from Sweden. Good work, Kevin. We have a big problem. So now I don't know where to read the messages from. Now on Facebook too, you're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV. This is the maiden edition of With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Bedu Taylor. I have my family here. And when I say my family, every single person watching me is a family. Yes, we're Ghanaians. We need to love each other. We can disagree, but at the end of the day, we are Ghanaians. We don't have to fight each other, but we have to make sure the right thing is done. That's very, very important. I'm going to read this from Yakmet. Isa say, I'm watching. Muhammad Suwaidu says, well done, bro. Keep the fire burning. Watching you live from Damango. How are my friends in Damango doing? How is the Hamatan treating you guys? I heard, Jack, the Slay Queens, they are all trying to locate their Inkuto sellers. Life is good. Babino, great journalist. Thank you, sir. Bashiru Muhammad. Muhammad says, we're taking power from the people. We are always going to take power from the liars. We will take power from unreliable leaders. This is what we do. And I always tell you, do not lift a finger on your brother. The only way you can take power and keep this democracy is to speak your mind. Make sure the right thing is done. Kwame Joseph says, I'm in Italy, Napoli. Good. I was in Napoli last summer. It's a great place. I love the place. I love the police. They don't disturb you that much. So I love Italy. Kwenu Charles says, good work. Edmond Chika Yabute is watching. Nana Joe, CDS Adongo, you more fire. So at this point, I think I will have to be mentioning names. Going back to YouTube, we have crazy numbers here. Crazy numbers here. Kwesi Ajiman Prempe says, you are fake. I like messages like this. Yes. Kwesi Ajiman Prempe says, you are fake. Did you speak against JDM when they imported the rubbish ambulances, which could not be even put only on the road? The EC doesn't have to listen to the political parties. You see, this is the kind of message I love. Now, JDM and his NDC, they brought in very bad ambulances. Now, from what you're saying, you know so much. And I know the government knows more than you know. So why are people walking freely? Because that is causing financial loss to the state. That is what I want you to understand. My friend, I have no problem with you having different opinions. But the issue is sometimes we need to stick to the issues. JDM and his NDC, they brought in bad ambulances. Nothing was in there. So it means somebody did not do his or her work well. So what do we do as a people? Do we have to bring in more ambulances and pack them and wait for the president to go and buy Caesars at Makola Market and can cut short before we share it? My friend, sometimes we have to be realistic to each other. Speak truth, because maybe you are so much in love with MPP and when they are doing something wrong, you don't want to say it. No, with me, I'm not like that. With me, I'm not like that. I'm going to say it. And no rational human being, no right-thinking human being will park over 70 to 80 ambulances and be walking across the country and saying, vote for me again for 4 years. When all these people die, who is going to vote for you? It means you don't care about the people. All that you care about as a political party, as a leader, as a government is power. And you have to understand, we gave you that power and we take it back if you don't do the right thing. Because if you're not in to help us, to serve us, to give us what we need, the basics, then why do we keep you as a leader? These are the things people are uncomfortable with. People don't want to hear because they think these hard truths, they don't like to hear them. And these are the things I like to speak on. If a leader comes and you vote for a leader And then you need an ambulance in your constituency. For 3 months, ambulances have been packed. Your auntie is dead. Your beloved sister is dead. Your son was knocked down by a car. We needed an ambulance to travel just a mile to save your son. Dies. Your daughter dies. Your mom dies. You come and sit on social media and tell me that for Nana. Are you okay? Are you okay? Humadu Setsfu says, my mom, my mentor, anytime I hear your voice, then definitely there's hope for we, the youth. Thank you, sir. In 2017, our told us that SADA will not occur under his watch, but to my surprise, they rebranded it and call it NDA. Yes, that's what's happening today. Freddy says, vote for President John Mahama, NDC, for massive infrastructure and development. John Dramani Mahama and his NDC, they have to come out. They have to come out and tell us why we have to vote for them. Easy. We are not just going to go by all those times, those days whereby everybody comes out and say, vote for me. Vote. Tell me why I should vote for you. The John Mahama people, tell John Mahama. He should tell us why we should vote for him. Fine. He's making some suggestions. He's bringing some things out, which is laudable. He talked about the teachers. He's talking about a few things. He needs to prove himself more. John Mahama has to prove himself more. We are not going to do the autocorrect thing whereby every time somebody makes a mistake, we do. No. This time we are going to ask questions and demand reasonable answers. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We are going to fact check people. My friend, this year we are not going to be playing. We are going to fact check people. The things you said to gain power, the things that you said to gain power, we're going to fact check you. Now, Seth Ibrahim Ayi says, Salam. Kevin, the CEO of Ghana Ambulance Service has been fired. And I know that I heard that. It is so embarrassing and shameful. It's like we don't have a government now. Because the guy spoke the truth to the people, this guy has been fired. This president has, you see, the denigration of the presidency. The denigration of the presidency. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has lowered presidency, has lowered the office. That is my problem. The standard we held Akufo-Addo, he is not there. Akufo-Addo is not a leader. And I will say this over and over and over again. And you can put me in any basket. I don't care. I don't care. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo cannot fight corruption today or tomorrow. Never. We can talk about the scandal upon scandal. Today, a friend of mine called me and said, Kevin, I was thinking about something. I was like, what are you thinking about? You think about too many things. He said, do you know that since these scandals started breaking out from 2017 all the way to, nobody has been fired? I also sat down. I was like, true, Jack. Like, the president can't fire criminals. Look at Pius Heze or something. That guy is a visa fraudster, a visa racketeering fraudster. He moves him from the sports ministry. He gives him another position. Asaf Mafo, he needs to pay $1 million. Kroll and Associates. When I broke that story, we got some zombies coming on social media. Kevin, you are lying. Asaf Mafo needs to pay. This Asaf Mafo guy, this man, he needs to pay the $1 million. We are not talking about PDS, the biggest scandal in the history of Ghana. PDS. Nobody has been fired or anything. Osla. Kelly GVG, as we speak, there's no definite document to say that this is nothing. And you want me to come and sit here and say, God bless you, Mr. President? I will be a twat to do that. I will be a twat to do that. Never. My friends, if we want to build a Ghana that we all cherish, at the end of the year, we all want to travel from Ghana, go to Dubai, go to Germany, go to Holland, go to the United States of America, go to UK. You think robots built those countries? They took drastic decisions. They took decisions that will hit them, but at the end of the day, they will make sure that those decisions help them at the end of the day. And those decisions are paramount. And those decisions were trying to fight corruption and making sure the system works. The system in Ghana is not working anymore. We are close to HIPIC. It's the same as Afmafu is there. Our system does not work because when people commit crime, the highest person in Ghana, the president, is the person who defends criminals. Pius Heze, the biggest criminal in Ghana, walking in the corridors of the Jubilee House, Charles Bisu, this criminal. And remember, Charles Bisu's wife, who is the Deputy Information Minister, they had to travel from Ghana, whilst my aunties, my sisters, my friends' sisters who were pregnant were traveling or walking miles to get to hospitals that have not even been opened by their own government. They went to London or US to have their baby because they wanted security for their child. And you want me to come and sit here and say that God bless these people? I'll keep saying I'll be a twat to do that. Yes, a minister and his wife travel from Ghana to go give birth outside and nobody sees anything wrong with it. Are we okay as a people? Charles Bisu is a criminal. He can take me to any court and I'll prove it with video evidence and everybody knows it. He's a hardened criminal. What kind of judicial system do we have? What kind of security agency do we have? Kendapa and the rest. These are comedians. I said when you heard people suffering and dying because of these ambulances or they've been locked, have you heard any of them, their family members going through that? No. They don't care about you. This Achim clique, this NPP party. You see, let me tell you people something. The NPP we have today is a family party. The NPP we have today is a family party. See, the Eduboy NPP, the Kufuor NPP was an NPP of matured men and women who had Ghana at heart. I'll tell you, and if you don't like it, I don't care. The kind of communicators Kufuor had. Let's just go to Kufuor. The kind of communicators Kufuor had. Look at somebody like Abronye DC. Look at somebody like Chairman Untumi. Their strongest hold. This is your chairman. This guy. This guy can't write his name. Ignorant soul. And you want us to say we are the people with the most intelligent people in Ghana today to lead Ghana? Yes. And we will say these things. We've not even talked about Freddie Blay and the 275 cars. Where are those 275 cars Freddie Blay brought to Ghana? Chiefs decide to talk on it. Freddie Blay insult a paramount chief because Togbe Afedi, who is the president of the Ghana National Chiefs, yes, the president of the National House of Chiefs, because he's not Otumfuo, because he's not the Achim chief or whatever, we did not give it attention. But we have to understand, even this chief, they respect each other. And they will defend each other because they know the power they hold. So if a political party decides to ignore or disrespect chiefs, paramount chiefs, it's a very serious thing. And I know the big chief Otumfuo, bigger chiefs have called these people to say, go and apologize. But they said, no, because we have power, we don't respect these people. How do you bridge the country? How do you bring people together? With this kind of leadership. This is the MPP we have today. It's an MPP built on the lap of Gabi Ochredakon. It's an MPP built on the lap of Oforiatta. It's an MPP built on the lap of Nana Edudan Kufuor's only brother, Bumpty. These are the people who control Ghana today. As we speak, nobody has told us how much money or how the procurement process went into printing this new Ghana note, the 100 and 200. No. You can ask questions in Ghana today. When you ask questions, somebody is paying you. Yeah, everybody is being paid by John Mahama. Kevin Taylor is being paid by John Mahama. Hey, A Plus is being paid by John. Everybody is being paid by John Mahama. We beg John Mahama, come and put your payroll outside so that everybody can see. We beg. We are tired. When the president is not effective, when the president is not working effectively, we should be bold enough to tell the president, Mr. President, what you are doing is going to cause us. That is a party, MP. Today, nobody can speak. Nobody can speak in the MPP apart from Obedietuo, Gabi, Oforiatta, the president's brother, the president's wife, that woman, quiet like that. She knows everything going in and out of the Jubilee House. We thought we have crossed that river of corruption. We didn't know that we were building a boat that was going to be sitting on that river. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. Here we don't mince words. Here we don't edit anything. Yes. Even today's issue, we've not even come to it today. Yeah, we've not come to today's issue. So many problems in Ghana today. Why? Are we okay? Somebody comes and say, we made 1.9 million, whatever, from year of return. So another person comes and say, yeah, that is not, what are we, what kind of fancy are we building? Is it, why? Is this a mark? What is this? Is this a government? If this is how governance, or if this is how government is built, then everybody can be a leader. I'm telling you for a fact. When Nana Akufo-Addo brought up free SHS, every single individual in Ghana was in support, even though it was in the constitution from day one. Some people said they were going to do it progressively, so they are going to build schools, and after building the schools, they make sure that there will be more, it can take more kids because it will be free. We understood it. They started building schools. Nana Danko comes in, he said, no, we need it now. We said, yes, we all need it now. He said, kids, go into school. Now there are schools there. The kids cannot fill up. The schools are too small, and they don't have enough space for these kids to go sleep. What do? There are schools being built. They were not done. They half built, 60%. Why don't you invest in this infrastructure and make sure all the kids, the 1 billion kids you say you want to put in high schools, you get them in there? This is common sense. Common sense. Do you need a PhD holder without hair to come and explain this to you? We want to help Ghana. We love it. We want to put so many kids in school. So what do? These kids cannot go and hang on trees like monkeys. Yes, they need a place to sleep. They need a place to sit, shelter. They need to have a comfortable place to learn. You don't have that in place. Somebody started, he couldn't finish. Finish it and put the kids you want to. You can't do it. What do we do again? Today, as we speak, kids are staying home over 4 months. Why? And we don't want to speak about these issues, but we want to go and talk about whose butt is big. Which celebrity came and her butt was hanging? That is the Ghanaians. Jack, let's focus a little bit. Let's focus. Unnecessary things on our radio and our TV is too much. The mainstream media has become buffoons. They have become, puppets on the lap of a midget. They can't speak truth to power because they are all in the pocket of this government. We are close to HIPIC, like joke, like play. HIPIC Day just ahead of us. HIPIC Day just ahead of us. We have one of the biggest economists. I keep saying the vice president, hey, the dollar this and the dollar today. Today is a technology expert. That is how it is. Somebody should tell me about Galastop. Galastop. Has anybody even spoken about Galamsey? No. Because we've lost that fight. Professor Frimpong Manso cannot even answer Solomon Owu's questions. He's saying he's my nephew, so he has to come to Ghana and I'll answer these questions. And the host of that show, Asempa FM or whatever, sits there for Professor Frimpong Manso. We pay without money. Who has brought in his son Joe Frimpong Manso to go to Obuasi and take consignments from Ashanti, Anglo-Gold Ashanti, to be mining, whilst young men and women in Obuasi are rendered jobless. And you make this guy walk away? What is wrong with our journalists in Ghana? Are you guys okay? Titles. And the chairman, and the professor, and the attorney general, and I am the chairman of the airwaves, and I am the commander-in-chief of... What is that going to do for you? If you are the commander-in-chief of the airwaves, are we going to bury you with the airwaves? That thing which has been given to you, that airwave, make sure it benefits the people. That is the most important thing. Yeah. And if what you do can't benefit the people, then why do we need you? Why do we even have to listen to you? Do I have to beg you to tell you that it is very stupid to keep ambulances locked whilst people are dying? I don't have to be scared to tell you that. Never. Why should I be scared to tell you that? I shouldn't. My fellow Ghanaians, this is where we are. We have to be bold and speak up. I've not even talked about the EC, Jane Bloku Alote Mensah. I've not talked about that lady. That lady is a mess. And I'm telling you today, put it on record, Jane Mensah is going to rig these elections if we don't speak up. All the excuses she's given does not make any sense. It only makes sense to we the MPP. All the excuses Jane Mensah has given does not make any sense, but it only makes sense to we the MPP because we know what we've told her to do. Yes, It does not make you see, we just had an assemblyman election, even though my guy Aponche lost. This register was the same register we used in 2016. This register was the same register that brought this president to power. He applauded the EC then, Charlotte Mensah. And I played audios about how people came together from the presidency, including the Chief Justice, the president, and some media and the to get rid of Charlotte Osei. Today, where is Charlotte Osei? She's taking one of the biggest jobs of the UN, but we don't appreciate things like that. Now, we cook things up, we get rid of Charlotte Osei. This same register we use to give you power to make you the president of the Republic of Ghana, you turn around to get a puppet to tell Ghanaians that that register is fake and that we can't use it. Really, Mr. President? Then you are illegitimate president as I speak. You don't qualify to be a president today. Sometimes I don't know who the president's handlers are. Are those guys wearing those Vietnam suits, tight, their pants, and their balls can't even move, tight, skinny jeans? These people, see, suits, attire, it does not make one intelligent. Never. Common sense, you need to apply common sense. Who are the handlers of the president? See, we are at a verge whereby we might lose our democracy. The freedom we are enjoying. And if you think it's a joke, you people don't know. We are not better than any country you've seen them fight. Rwanda, Sierra Leone, Gambia, Congo, we are not better than them. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, we are not better than them. It is because we have been able to sustain this democracy through, better system management. That is how we've been able to get here. As Afarijan came, he did his best. He came, he left everything over to Charlotte Osei. She managed the thing very well. She left it to Jen. Today, see what is happening. And we are there smiling and saying, because I'm MPP, it is fine. Let me tell you, guns, AK-47, bazooka. They don't know people when you press on the trigger. They don't know anybody who. It will go through an Achim, it will go through an Ashanti, it will go through a Fanti, a Notna, and a Dagban. It will kill anybody that comes his way. That's where we learn sense. So this is the time we have to speak truth. Because of somebody's selfish, political interest. It is serious. And when you're having discussions, these are the kind of discussions we need to have. We need to tell ourselves the truth. It was John Mahama, he did wrong, so we can't talk about it. When John Mahama accepted that Ford gift, we all spoke against it. And it is part of the reason why John Dramani Mahama lost the elections. Because a president in that position is not supposed to do that. So if today Nana Akufo-Addo is sitting on the biggest corrupt government in the world and we can't speak about it, are we sick in our head? Or is it because Mahama was a Nordner and that he's an easy target? These are the kind of things we have to be speaking on. We need to be honest with each other. You get it? Today, journalists can't speak. Media houses are being closed down. People are being targeted. Ahmed Swale was shot in the head. Let me ask my fellow Ghanaians. Ask the president, how far with Ahmed Swale's investigations? Nobody is speaking about it. JB Danko was murdered. Nobody is speaking on it. Because the president does not care. See, Nana Danko only cares about his family. You people don't know, eh? And I don't hate Akufo-Addo. I don't even know him from anywhere. People are dying each and every single day. This president said, Ghanaians, I don't care about your suffering. I want to build a cathedral. And you have senior pastors who say that they only speak to God. We are animals, so we don't know where God lives. We don't hear the voice of God. Senior bishops, senior Catholic, they follow this president, travel all around the country, came to the United States of America, collected money, took it back to Ghana. Ask them, how much did they take here from here to Ghana? Nobody has made any account. If the president promises his God, he did not promise me that. If the president promised his God, he did not promise me a cathedral. So I don't need it. And we are there. Every day we are making these people use religion to mess us up, mess our head up. I am not that old, but what I know is nobody has come back to tell us that he went to visit God. Nobody, even Jesus Christ didn't tell us that. So as we speak, you cannot tell we what God thinks. God decides what he wants to do. So whatever you talk to God about, it is your problem. Whatever you decide to talk to God about. That's why I always keep saying to typical Ghanaians who pray in English, I said, if you're always in the church praying in English, you don't know what you're talking about. Speak in the language you're comfortable in, that your God you're speaking to will understand you. Today now I'm preaching. Yeah, that's how it is now. These are basic things. People are dying. People can't get clean drinking water. Clean drinking water in 2020. We are building a useless cathedral. Everybody should curse me. I don't care. A useless cathedral. Yeah. Very, very useless. Very, very useless. And the people who came together to say this is the best idea, $100 million to put in that edifice, they are very useless. Sue me, I don't care. Do you think that the Americans, you always come here and borrow money? The Swedish, the British, the whatever, you go there and you beg, you wear 8-piece suit, you can't even breathe, and go and speak the big English, and they give you money. Do you think they took that useless decisions? Are you not ashamed of yourself, you people, you call yourself academics, and probably we've gone to school, we are lawyers. Are you guys not ashamed of yourselves? And this cuts across from MPP to NDC. People become wise when they are in opposition. Yes. Jack, we're not going to spare anybody now. No. No. This time, we're going to make sure that you, our followers, our family, we tell you the truth. More scandals on the way. More scandals. Let me take a sip. Jack, me too, I'm thirsty. Let me take a sip. Yeah, Jack, we don't care. Yeah. Nobody will call us and say that, hey, you said this, so leave. No. That's why we don't work with anybody. We only work with our family being you, because you understand what we are doing. Jack, we can drink here. Me, I have my juice here. I drink. I'm tired. My producer understands. We move on. Yeah, Jack. Why are you so uptight? Relax. Maintain your level small, Adole. Do I read some small messages and go on a short break? And when we come back, we're still going to be doing the SADA issue. We are not done, though. No, we still talk about it. Some new names came up. I need to mention them. Sure, you're not done. But I need to read some few comments from Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, lots and lots of messages. Okay, let me try and see if I can read a few. Isaac Kubi said, hello, Kevin. Happy New Year. I hope you're good. Grace, all is well. Thank you, sir. I'm good. Sup, bro, man. Hope you're good. You can call me Richman. Love Allah. Okay, I'll call you Richman. Also, a chance says, we are focused, Kevin, in London. Let me go all the way down. Watching you live from Austria. How are you guys doing in Austria? Kwesi Tiger says, thanks very much for the message, bro. Thank you, sir. Mordecai. Nyamiche. Yeah, you guys, your names, sometimes your names are heavy. Kwesi Ajman Prempe debate him, then publicly debate him if you say he's fake. Oh, yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, it's one of those things. Kwame Asante Enes says, hope they just listen. Benjamin K.S. Dakasi says, tell me, my bro. Daniel Bedu says, Kevin, assuming NDC has made a mistake or they do corruption during their days, why NPP do the same? This is basic, simple, intelligent question. The NDC lost power because we, the NPP, we told them that the kind of things and policies they were putting together were not the best for Ghanaians. So we all listened to the NPP, which I belong to, and said, no, you guys, you're making sense. Free SHS. Okay, let's try you and see. But then when you are in power today and you are referring to the NDC in every single step you take, then at that point we don't even need you. Yeah. Then you should have stayed with NDC, speak up, make sure we directed them to do the right thing, and that's it. We don't need to get you guys in to have 123 ministers. This is absurd, my fellow Ghanaians. 123 ministers. And we think it's fine. The biggest parliament in the history of this world. Yeah. A country, 30 million people. But if I'm bored today, if I'm pissed, I can buy rice and share to all Ghanaians, 30 million people. Very, very few. Small, 30 million. Your budget is like 140 billion population. Why? Because the system doesn't work. Everyone thinks they can do things and get away with it. Everyone. From the president to the last messenger, they all think they power, it's their birthright. Benjamin Kwesi Agyemang-Prempeh asked that question. Kwesi Agyemang-Prempeh said, you are not the only Ghanaian. Yes, if you deserve to be insulted, you will get because you are a liar. Patrick Tete says, Ghana is dying slowly with this non-entity government. They are robbing Ghana money. Motorcycles of 40-foot container is missing. Asem Humadu Sisofe says, Kwesi Agyemang-Prempeh, that same IPAC meeting didn't discuss the new voter register, and even John Boyd confirmed that he's just being a citizen vigilante, just like Nana being citizen advocate. Alice Mensah, Kevin, this job is fantastic. Akufo-Addo is being called Nana Aboboya. Joe Menz, TV Austria, says, Kwesi Agyemang-Prempeh, stop fooling and rising up because you are a man and you don't know how the government doesn't care about the people. And you have families in Ghana, so shut up and sit up. You can take a few from Facebook. On Facebook, we're doing 885 people. I think we clocked 1K, which is very, very, very interesting because this is our maiden Facebook broadcast. This is coming from Sadiq Yakubu. I wish you all the best. Thank you for all want to do, bro. Thank you, sir. Hi, Kevin. Happy New Year. So lots and lots of messages coming in. Awuka Usman says, we the youth are really keen on our advice for us and we're ready to follow and set ourselves financial freedom. This is coming from Awuba Usman. Mohammed Rashida says, good evening from Helsinki, Finland. How are you guys doing in Helsinki, Finland? Sawami Love DM says, I'm with you, Kevin. I'm with you too. Carl Didomnu says, he's watching, actually. Sule Kona is the only show that gives hope to the Ghanaian people. Watching live from Medina, Accra. How are you guys doing, Medina? You know, I'm a Persec and I'm an Odadia. And Medina is our territory. Medina is my territory. I really love that place. Abba Nyami says, I'm watching you from Abra Abohin. Abra Abohin, if it is in the central region, then you're close to my hometown. Lovely now says, loud silence app. Kwesi Slice says, good work, bro. We dare your back. Clement Asari says, hello, Kevin. You are my man, bro. I'm also very privileged you telling me that. Eric Dago says, is this live? This is live from our studios in the DMV. The DMV is, in fact, I'll let my guys explain that because I don't want to say things I don't know. Case Men's. How are you doing, sir? It's one of my guys. I really like this guy. Eric Dago says, is this live? Again, Erastus Di Mauli says, great job. Keep it up. Kone Sabla says, bro, good work. May God bless you. Raymond Vandal says, I will share this everywhere. Thank you, Raymond Kanbuachi. The stress people are going through just to register for Ghana card is serious. You go to the embassy, example, U.S. embassy, and we can a lot here, and we just stand outside for 5 minutes for our appointment to be verified. We make a case out of it and say the Americans don't respect us, but now people are sleeping outside just to register Ghana card. It's so appalling, you know. I saw the video on social media. People were sleeping behind in front of gutters, you know, in mosquito infested neighborhood just to register for Ghana card. Just to register. The system does not work. And when you say these things, people say you have issues with people. No. Why should people go sleep outside with their kids and husbands just to register for Ghana card? Why? What is wrong with us as a people? And you see, my problem with Ghanaians is simple. We are so timid. Ghanaians are too timid. Ghanaians are too timid. We can't speak up. Pandu Daniel says, may God protect you, sir. Thank you, sir. Samuel Akampentiwen says, good, keep the fire burning. We love you. I love you too, sir. We are watching with the others. Irene Jose. She's laughing. Yeah, Irene, we're watching with the others, right? Awal Washim says, I like you. May the good Lord bless you. Once again, Happy New Year to you, bro. Kevin Taylor, Jack, for president, I beg. I don't want the president. Kodu Dazi says, Kevin, not live on the radio app. Check. Please, producers, somebody saying that they cannot pick the signal on the radio app. Please, if you can work on that. Mauto Kwaku Adazi says, my first time watching you, Kevin. You will live long. Thank you, sir. Richard Kobla Lotu is also watching. So I'm going to take a short break again. When we come back, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to take my time. I'm going to read the document, the NDA scandal. And also what I'm going to do is there are some new names that popped up. The gentleman who went into the premises of NDA, that's the Northern Development Authority, to take the 10 containers. Yes, the 10 containers. I have about 3 or 4 of them, their names here. I'm going to mention their names and where they work, and you can go and confront them. This time we are not going to be playing again. We're going to be listening to some new sound. And honestly, when I take a break, you'll be listening to this sound. It's fresh. It's never been played anywhere before. Yes, the music is entitled America. And the artist is called Cool Date, Culdaet. You can follow him. His name is Cool Date. On Instagram, it's Mr_Cool Date. On YouTube, you can also follow him official Cool Date. His song is called America. And then in about 3-4 minutes, I'll be back. Then we'll delve deep into the matters. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Bedu-Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. We're doing it live here. We don't edit anything. We're not missing words. We're making sure we sell truth to the people. Welcome to With All Due Respect.
I know say you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know say you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know say you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know say you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new that's America. 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 This country way, everything is different. Hey, they know say you go, yeah. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you dance, America. They know say you go, yeah. So I go take you to America. From Africa to America. From Africa to America. This country way, everything be different, everything not different, yeah. This country way, where everything not different, everything not different. From the road to the food to the street to the house, yeah. Everything be different, everything be different. Everything be different. From the road to the food to the street to the house. Everything be different. Everything not different. In this country, you better talk to you better talk to yeah. These my tickets, yeah. You could tell me to get to your wallet, yeah. In this country, yeah. You better stop me, yeah. These my words, yeah. You could tell me to get to your wallet, yeah. In this country, you better stop me, you better catch me, you better stop me. I go down there, then my ticket is there. In this country, you better stop me, you better miss my wallet, you take my wallet. In this country, you better stop me, you don't trust me, it's my ticket. You go tell and say, you take your wallet. This country, you better stop me. You don't want this, me, I'm on ticket.
Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. If you've been following With All Due Respect, it's always been live on Facebook. Today we are on radio, we are on TV. What you can do to follow this show and the other shows that will be coming on Loud Silence TV and radio is simple. You can follow us on Facebook, With All Due Respect. Just follow the page, like it. You're going to get notifications every time we come live on air. You can also follow this conversation or other shows on Loud Silence TV and Loud Silence Radio on our app, Loud Silence Radio. It is compatible with Android and iOS. You can also follow this radio station and TV station on YouTube. You just have to go on YouTube and subscribe. The name Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Once again, my name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. I have been your host on Facebook, and today I am your host here on radio. As you can see, my picture is not up yet. Producers are trying to put my back. Maybe they took my ghost away, but I know my producers will put me back on live so that we can all talk and make sure that we get the right things done. So now we're going to talk about today's issue. We're going to be talking about the scandal, the NDA scandal. The SADA scandal. I like to call it SADA scandal because, as I said in my editorial, I said SADA is what got us power. When I say what got us power, what got we, the NPP, power. We made a lot of noise when it came to SADA. Lots and lots of noise. Today, What is happening is unbearable. What is happening today is unbearable. I released an editorial on Sunday night. That's Monday in Ghana. I talked about some gentlemen going into the offices or the NDA office to pick or take away 400 tricycles. 400 tricycles. Now, if you've not been following the story, this is what I talked about. So, after that incident happened, the boss of NDA, who has been fired, remember, this guy was fired on the 12th of December 2019. His name was A.M. Harun. He was the CEO of NDA. I call SADA because we, the MPP, rebranded SADA as NDA, the Northern Development Authority. Now, after this incident happened, gentlemen going to the premises of NDA to take 400 tricycles, 400 tricycles worth 2 million Ghana cedis. In old Ghana cedis, 20 billion. 20 billion old Ghana cedis. They went there, 40-foot containers. Yes, 40-foot. The longest one. You see, when the buggers are bringing cars, nice cars, they bring the longest, the 40-foot. Each container car had 40 tricycles in them. And trust me, if you know containers, everybody knows how containers look and how heavy they are, and they have 40 tricycles in them. Now, these gentlemen were able to carry 40 of these 10 of these containers, and each container had 40 tricycles in them. Even one container, you need about 500 men to carry it because it has 40 tricycles in it. So heavy. And these people want to tell us that these gentlemen who came in to take away these containers, nobody saw their faces. No CCTV picked them up. No security person then noticed any one of them. No traces of these people. They came in there. They are the modern day ghosts. They come, they pick all these containers and take it away. But guys, we are not stupid here. We are talking about SADA, which has been renamed as NDA, Northern Development Authority. So after this incident happened, the former boss of NDA decided to write to the regional minister. The reason why he decided to write to the regional minister is because they work hand in hand. And that the distribution of those bikes, there was a meeting before that, they will be shared through the regional ministers. Now, when those guys came to the office of NDA, what they said was that the regional minister sent them to come for those 400 motorbikes, 10 containers. Yes, 10 containers. Now, this is the letter the former CEO of Northern Development Authority wrote to the regional minister. And I'm going to read it. We have, man, you see, we are going to take our time and let Ghanaians understand the theft, the generational theft that is happening in Ghana. We're talking about 20 billion old Ghana cedis, 20 billion. New Ghana cedis, 2 million has disappeared. As we speak, nobody is talking about where those tricycles are. We were in this country, and new development coming up shows that 700 motorbikes have also disappeared. 700. We were in this country when Samia Oku was sharing motorbikes, hundreds of them. Nobody in this country asked the boy where he got those motorbikes from. I know Samia Oku. We know go read Samia Oku's profile. Where he has worked, how much money he has, what is his net worth. We go and ask him. He was sharing these motorbikes, and we have the chassis number and everything. Nobody said anything where he got those motorbikes from. But it's the same SADA. We were criticizing and insulting the easiest target, which is John Mahama, which I always say was the same motorbikes that these, my own MP people, were sharing during the primaries. It's a fact. This is what we are living with today. Young men who are in politics today are more corrupt than the old dying men. The younger ones, Charles Bissiou, Pius Eze, Samuel Uku, these people are, you see, they are more greedy. So where are we going now? Where is the future of Ghana? Young men, they have become hardened criminals with venom in their mouth, stealing from very vulnerable people. I said, ask Samia Uku, where did he get all those motorbikes from? Where did he get them from? I don't even want to talk about his mansions at Trasakwa. I don't even care. Ask him. So the NDA board decided to write to the regional minister, and this is what happened. This is what he said. And I've published this on Facebook, and everybody, I think by now people have it. But maybe there are new people joining us today with the conversation, and then we need to at least elaborate. Let people understand what we talked about before we have in this conversation. This is the first letter he wrote to the regional minister. He said the caption was Movement of Northern Region Consignment of Tricycles. And I read, I write to make a formal complaint that about 400 pieces of tricycles that were meant for the northern region have been taken away without my permission or the permission of any of my staff. They made it known to my officers at a point of collection that this was part of the northern region consignment. I was informed that these containers were moved on 27th, which is a Sunday, 27th of October 2019. These containers were moved 27th of October 2019, which is a Sunday, and the government institution I don't think is supposed to open on a Sunday. Even though that alone shows that this was a criminal plan. The Sunday, these containers were moved on a Sunday, 27th October 2019, by a youth group in Tamale. Take note of this statement very well. By a youth group in Tamale, because I'm going to mention some four names who were captured on camera. You see, I have time. I don't rush stories. When I get my lead and I'm following the story, I focus because I want to get the right story. 4 gentlemen were captured on camera. They were there. I have documents of them being. I'm going to mention their name today. They need to come out and clear themselves, because the weeks to come, I'm going to play tapes and audios, visuals for people to see the crime. If the police can't do their job, we will help them do their job. If the police can't do their job, we will help them to do their job. 20 billion old Ghana citizens cannot go down the drain. Never. If that is the reason why we have to vote the MPP, then we vote the MPP, because PDS was too much. Kelvin GVG was too much. This one too. Why? Why? The president has to sit up. This president cannot sit up. Every time he's left alone, he's sleeping. Every single day this president is left alone, he's sleeping. So how can he sit up? When you sleep and you open your legs, then it's deep. And nobody sees anything wrong with it. Oh, it is travel. The distance is an old man. If you are an old man, sit home and let the young ones do the job. Simple. Oh, he's an old man, and if he travels from here and he will tired. If you know you are an old man, this is not a job for an old man. And when you say these things, somebody will jump and say you are insulting the president. Why is the insult here? He's an old man. He traveled from here and he went here. That is why we have the president, we have the vice, we have people who help people to make sure that work is flowing. We know that you are not a robot. That's why, Mr. President, when you're traveling every day, we're telling you, you don't need to make some trips. It is not important. Who are the president's handlers? It is not important. A president going to UK to go and open a small kelewele shop. And why? That's why I say, what we know is majority of the president's trips are all medical trips. And they should come out and say I'm lying, and I'll show them that is the truth. You get it? He's an old man. Respect. I'm not going to insult an old man. Why should I insult an old man? But if an old man is not working effectively, I should be honest enough and look in his face and say, Mr. President, you are too old. You don't deserve to be putting yourself through this. Sit home or resign or stop the job and let people who can do the job do it. We are not on a sympathy bus. We are managing an economy. We are managing a country. We are managing people's life. That is what we are doing. So if you think you are too old, go to Akati. There, senior high school, class. Go there and put on cloth and go to class. But here, when you put yourself in the public, you decide to be a public servant, we have the right to scrutinize you because we are the people who pay you. So let's continue this letter. This is a letter from the former NDA boss to the regional minister when some youth came into the premises of NDA to take away 400 tricycles, the Sada compound. I'll never call it the NDA compound. People get confused. NDA is SADA. SADA is NDA. They went to the SADA compound. Those bikes which were purchased by the former president and his people, the NDC, those bikes, some gentlemen went into the premises of NDA. And the funny thing is, this government, my own government, we've not even purchased a bicycle tire or a bicycle pump to add to what these guys left. And we are stealing from the little these guys left. Then we turn around to come say, we are the people who can save Ghanaians. Are we okay? Are we okay? Any reasonable person will know that you are not okay in your head. You say somebody's not managing the economy well. He brought in tricycles and whatever, and he didn't make good use of it. We said it was a scandal. It was inflated. What today, nobody has been put before the law court to say that this SADA thing, you took 100 Ghana. Nobody. Now the little we came to meet to, we are stealing it. But how do you guys take us for? You think we are Chichekule here or something? Eh? I'm telling you, you listen to Loud Silence Radio. The things we tell you here, the people there, I call them the people, the media houses there in Ghana, those people you respect, sitting on TV, sitting on radio, pleasing people and praising themselves, they will not tell you this truth. Because this truth actually goes to the heart of this country. It goes all the way to the presidency. This scandal was orchestrated by the presidency. Yes. And every scandal that has hit this my own government is orchestrated from the big house. Why is it so? That's why I say this government is a criminal enterprise being headed by a criminal, with all due respect. Yes. This government is a criminal enterprise. Every single scandal that has hit Ghana in the last 3 years has been linked to the Jubilee House. Why? Why? Every single scandal has been linked to the president. Why? From PDS, president is in there. Anas Kozinyan Techi's pocket, president is in there. Ejako, president is in there. This is scandal, president is in there. Mr. President, what is your problem? What I know is, I thought that when you grow in and you're getting closer to your death, that is when you try to please God. Pleasing God is trying to do things right. What is happening now? Nana Dankwe Kufuado. And if people are not going to tell you these things, I will tell you. Because I want you to be a better person. Nana me I for you. But if you're not doing the right thing, I will tell you in your face. And if you don't deserve to lead us, I will tell you. Yeah. Hello. So the second paragraph from this is the letter the NDA boss wrote to the regional minister. It says, at this point, we request your support for security to secure the goods wherever they are held and to ensure that the containers in which they are held are not tampered with. Since the consignment belongs to the northern region, Honorable Minister, you have first right of call upon them, and we stand to be directed by you on what action to be taken. Honorable Minister, you may recall that we have in the past asked that a combined police and military support was required to secure the distribution of these machines. I will be grateful if you could give NDA an audience as soon as possible to strategize with us on how best to resolve this issue. Yours faithfully, Dr. A.M. Harun, Acting CEO, Northern Development Authority. So this is what the former NDA boss, who was fired by the president just this December, wrote to the regional minister when some gentlemen that I'll be mentioning their names today went into the premises of NDA to take away 400 tricycles. Every container had 40 tricycles in them. 40-foot containers had 40 tricycles. What do you want to tell me? How many Sebrebes do you need to carry 10 containers? Now, this letter, remember, was written on the 28th of October 2019. You remember that the gentleman went to the premises on the 27th, which was a Sunday, to take those containers. So 28th, the NDA boss wrote to the regional minister. Now, on the 1st of November 2019, the NDA boss decided to do another thing. He decided to write to the regional, to the divisional commander, Lamashigu Circuit. Yeah, he decided to write to the divisional commander because he's trying to clear himself. You know, I did the procedures. I wrote to the regional minister and I wrote to the police and that. So listen to this letter very well. Listen to this letter very well. You see, I'm taking my time to do things that my people, I always tell you, I call them my people. Yes, my fellow journalists. They are very good journalists in Ghana. Trust me, I'm not going to lie to you. They are honest, smart journalists too in Ghana, and they are doing great job. But I'm saying the majority of the journalists in Ghana are all, they have become puppets on the lap of a midget. If you don't understand that statement, go and drink some water. The gentlemen in Ghana, yes, my fellow journalists in Ghana, they are brilliant, intelligent journalists in Ghana today. I don't kid you, man. But majority of them are puppets on the lap of a midget. So this is a letter the NDA boss wrote to the divisional commander, and he says that the caption is Report on Tricycle Distribution. And I read, say the Northern Development Authority was established by law as Act 963 from the former SADA. One of the assets we inherited was a stock of motor tricycles. Our board made a decision to sell the tricycles. So the board of NDA, which used to be SADA, they made a decision to sell the tricycles they came to meet. Why? Even in the first, why do you sell the tricycles? Those tricycles are not deformed. Those tricycles they can be put to use. Farmers, you see, you want to sell them? Why? Did anyone come out to tell us that the tricycles don't work? The bicycles don't, the motorbikes don't. Why do you want to sell them? Are you okay? Because somebody wants to create a hole that they can steal these bicycles. Let's sell them. Then they will create their own companies, little companies, to come and auction these things to them, and they take it away. My people, we have to be smart. We have to stop being and being timid. We need to ask questions. We need to start putting these people on their toes, because these people, trust me, they are liars. And it cuts across from the NDC to NPP, all political parties. There are some genuine politicians who want to help Ghana, and majority of these politicians we have are liars. So it goes on to say, allocation were made to different stakeholders after adverts were made in the media about intentions to sell and requesting potential buyers to send in requests. At a meeting with the 5 regional ministers, it was decided that regional stakeholders' consignment be deposited with regional ministers. So remember, that is the main reason why when these gentlemen came to take the 400 tricycles, the NDA board decided to write to the regional minister first. Yes, he decided to do that because when those guys came, they said, the regional minister said, we should come and take this, so it is his consignment. So they come and they took it away. So the first thing he did, which I applaud him for, wrote to the regional minister. But my problem is, when those guys came without any documentation, nothing, couldn't anybody pick a phone and call the regional minister and be like, Mr. Regional Minister, where are you? Are you at the funeral? Oh, nice, thank you. Are you at church? Oh, you are the chairman. Okay, can you step aside 1 minute and let me ask you a question? Do you know this gentleman? Do you know these people coming for the 400 tricycles? Nobody, because the regional minister was in Mamubi. Because the regional minister was in Latobi Okwashi, so he didn't have service. Do you guys think we are just some jokers? You don't even respect our intelligence. So on the first, this is the letter he wrote to the commander, the police. All plans were followed in the 4 regions except in northern region, where a group of youth came in and took away 400 tricycles. A group of youth. You see, he's been very calculated about that statement. A group of youth. He never said that those people were sent by the MPP regional chairman, Samba, because Samba's company was listed here. The name was here. Because when they came, they said we were sent by Samba, and that the regional minister also affirmed that to come and take these bikes. The excuse was that the regional minister asked that they should pick their consignment from his batch. I had therefore thought that I, as CEO, needed primarily to pursue payment of the tricycles that had been taken. I did not feel at a point that a formal report was required, as the matter appeared to have been settled at regional office. How? Regional has been settled by who and who at the regional office? The person, you are the person taking in charge of these things. Now people come in and take 400 tricycles, and you tell us that you thought that the matter had been settled at the regional office by who and who? By the regional minister and who? Who is that person who has settled the issue with the regional minister? Because you are the person who have been put in charge to make sure that these things are kept safe. So who is solving the issue with the regional minister? Who is that person? Who is that person? had been solved at the regional office. Who is that person solving the issue with the regional minister? Because the only person the regional minister have to report, or you have to, is the regional minister. It's between you and the regional minister. Who is the third party? Who is that person solving issue with the regional minister? That is the question. On reflection, and I go back to the letter, on reflection and discussion with my board, however, I have decided that I must apologize to you. He has to apologize to the divisional commander for not correctly and appropriately reporting to you the security issues at the office that I had been going through for your records. Given that the area is within your jurisdiction and authority, I sincerely apologize for the oversight. It doesn't make any sense. This apology there is a sympathy statement. This statement there is a sympathy statement. Yeah, you have to apologize. They are there to make sure that the law works. This is not a personal thing. Apologizing to him will not change anything. Now let's go on. It's not even important. Commander, this is to formally report that the Savlink company, this is formally to report that Savlink company entered the NDA premises and took away without our authorization 10 40-foot containers, 10 40-foot containers, each holding 40 tricycles, and thus totaling 400 tricycles. This is not my statement, my fellow Ghanaians. Sometimes I get people who are like zombies. They don't listen, they don't read between the lines, they don't take their time to analyze issue. Kevin Taylor, you are lying. This is not my statement. And I'm still waiting for them to come and say, Kevin's statement you read, the documents you read is doctored, it's fake. This is not my statement. It is from them, their own crime, and they are speaking and they are telling us their own crime. I did not make any of these documents up. And I'm still waiting for people to come out from these offices and say, Kevin Taylor lied and the document he's showing is fake and that we have the right one. Every time they don't have explanations. They don't. I'm still waiting for NDA to come out and say, Kevin cooked up the letter and that it's fake. That's the new word in Ghana. It is fake or it's doctored. Till date, nobody has come out. And you sit there and you wear your Vietnam suit and you come tell me Kevin is lying. My friend, there are reasonable Ghanaians out there and they know the truth. There are very, very reasonable Ghanaians out there. Master, don't underestimate the people listening to you and watching you. That is what my people always make mistakes about. They are always underestimating the people who listen to them and the people who watch them. These people are intelligent people. The followers on Facebook, the followers on radio, they are intelligent people. And there are some people that don't show their face. They are there and they are analyzing issues. They are not stupid. Don't underestimate Ghanaians. Don't think they are stupid. Never. That's the problem I have with my MPP communicators. They think everybody is stupid. So they go into a room, they put up an agenda, let's throw it out there, they will consume it. No. This is the new generation. They don't just absorb. They take their time and analyze the issues. Don't underestimate them all. That's why people go and sit, you see, screaming, charging, calling names. It will not bring back jobs. It will not, people want to see facts. The reason why people listen to me or people follow with all due respect, not because they are scared of me or they don't have any other place to go or listen or no. It is because they know that these facts are, you see, people can't deny these facts. They know that nothing is cooked here. Everything that we say are raw facts. Because we are not here to please anybody. That is why when you see people listening to me, watching me, sharing my videos, they are not stupid. They are smart people. They can differentiate fake from real stuff. And I respect them for that. There are thousands and thousands of platforms they can go on and listen to people, but they decide to listen to me, not because they are scared of me or they don't have anywhere to go. It's because they have followed the issues and they know that this guy gives us that respect by telling us the truth. Respect is reciprocal. And that is why I love the people who follow with all due respect and Loud Silence Media and Loud Silence Radio and TV, because they are genuine people. Still on the letter from the former NDA boss to the divisional commander. Now, he goes on to say that I also received police support after I met the regional police commander to lodge a complaint and to request police service support. Board decisions as to now is that the goods be returned to NDA and that the proper procedures be followed. The number approved for allocation to Savlink, I keep saying Savlink belongs to Chairman Samba, the MPP regional chairman for Northern regional chairman. He owns Savlink company. He should have a press conference and tell me I'm lying, and I'll show him. With me, I just don't make things up. He should come out and say that he has no connection to Savlink, and I'll let Ghanaians know the kind of person he is. I don't know him. I don't owe him anything. He doesn't owe me anything, but we are talking about the issues. Samba, I don't know him, and I respect him. Wherever I'll meet him, I'll give him that respect. But the issue is we are talking about property of government of Ghana or property of Ghanaians. And when we get to that level, you know me. I don't play with words. I said Savlink belongs to Samba, the MPP Northern Regional Chairman. And people can scream. He should come out and say, I have no connection to Savlink. And I'll show him other contracts that he has taken. Millions through Savlink. And I always wait. When I was in high school, my friends keep telling me, your always statement is timing. It is very important. Timing. I had this work done, this investigation done before Xmas. I had this investigation before the president fired the NDA boss. But I said, wait, let it play out a little bit. Let my fellow Ghanaians go and enjoy the Christmas. Let them go and see their families and have good conversation. And when we come back, I would tell my fellow Ghanaians the truth. I could have released this on November 12, but I didn't. Now, this is how he ends the letter. You will be informed of progress being made to get back our tricycles and to continue to discharge our duty in peace. We will come to you as and when it has become necessary. This last statement makes everything even more complicated. 400 tricycles has been taken away from your premises. You write to the divisional commander, and then you say that when you need them, you call them. When you need them, you call them. I can hear my producer speaking there, which is very interesting. When you need them, you call them. It is shocking. You are not even worried. If I were you, the first thing you have to do is make sure that, Mr. Regional Commander, bring your investigators in today. Let them start investigating. Because he knew what was happening, they wanted to keep the police away. Now, he goes on and on, back and forth. Then, on the 12th of December 2019, the shocking thing is the presidency released a statement. And in the statement, the presidency says this. Office of the President. Oh, this government is a joke, goodness Lord. Office of the President. Revocation of appointment as Chief Executive Officer of the Northern Development Authority. And this is what the letter says. Reference is made to our letter dated 6th April 2018 with number OPS 102 volume 15/18/391, pursuant to which you were appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of the Northern Development Authority. Your said appointment is hereby revoked by the President. Please accept the President's best wishes. You see, the President has every right to hire and fire. It is the right of the President. He can do it anytime. But when a President writes such a vague, empty letter, no reasons for firing this guy, nothing, that I employed you and I fired you, we respect that. You have every right to do that, Mr. President. On the 12th, that's what the President did. He wrote a letter and say, you are fired. No explanation. Because at least some little respect for the people who actually voted for you to be president, or people who are also interested in whatever is happening in this country, you should give a little bit of an explanation. You know, you are being relieved because of this. You know, you can decide not to go inside too deep. But you write such a KVIP paper and you expect Ghanaians to just take it without asking questions. Yeah, we shouldn't ask questions because it came from the presidency. But the funny thing is, the same 12 December 2019, I have on record the presidency telling the police, the Northern Development Authority, telling the regional CID, the northern region, the presidency ordered them to hold on with whatever they were doing because they wanted to take an action. And that the reason why they are doing this is because it has become one too many. Now, it's going to be like there's been another scandal. The president appointee, Sada, has made sure that 400 bikes has been stolen through his regional chairman and the regional minister. And the presidency did not want this thing to be connected to them. So what they had to do was, regional CID office, wait, let us fire this guy. After 2 hours, release a statement and invite him for investigation. So technically, the president's letter he wrote, or from the president to fire this guy, the explanation is in the CID letter. Simple. The presidency gave the CID the explanation, and then they wrote a flat letter to give to Ghanaians. You see the thing? Very, very smart of them. Let us write a letter. Let's not give any reason from the presidency and say this guy was fired. But the police are going to give reasons why this guy is being called. So when you join these two letters, the presidency has said that the Northern Development Authority boss is being fired because 400 tricycles were stolen from his premises. Simple when you join the two statements. So after the president fires this guy, 2 hours, the regional police, CID, Northern Region, Tamale, writes to the Chief Executive Officer of Northern Development Authority and says the Regional Criminal Investigation Department, Tamale, is investigating the theft of 4 containers. They even made it for these guys. The theft of 4 containers. I don't know where they got their figures from. The theft of 4 containers. But initially, you see, these guys are comedians. Initially, this same police, they wrote to the Northern Development Authority saying that the Regional Criminal Investigation Department of Ghana Police Service has been tasked to investigate the circumstances under which 400 tricycles. Now they are talking about 40. You see, so it was orchestrated by the presidency. 40, 10, 4. At the end of the day, where are the 400 tricycles, 700 motorbikes? Where are they? Those are the questions we need to ask. I don't care. Fine. Whatever we are doing here, all these documents, I don't care. Fine. Somebody was fired. Fine. Where are the 400 tricycles? Where are the 700 motorbikes? Simple questions. Somebody should give us answers. 20 billion old Ghana cities gone down the drain. Nobody wants to answer. Nobody wants to answer questions. What kind of country is it? Is it a banana republic? Does it belong to some people? Let's put everything aside. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's throw this away. Let's throw this away. Let's throw it out. Everything away. We don't need any documentations again. The question is simple. Where are the 400 tricycles? Where are the 700 motorbikes? Simple questions demand reasonable answers and simple answers. Where are they? Nobody's answering. And you expect me to come sit here and say, Mr. President, God bless you. God bless this government and Ghanaians. I am not sick in my head. I think. Now remember, in the letters, the NDA boss wrote to the regional minister and also to the police commissioner, the regional divisional commander. He made a statement, and I told you guys to underline that statement. He said, some youth in Tamale, some youth came into the premises saying that they're from Savlink and that they came to take the 10 containers, 40-footer containers containing 40 tricycles each, 400. Now, on that day, some 4 gentlemen were in the premises. In fact, they led this. If you have a pen, if you have a paper, write these names down. I'm going to mention them. Some people I'm going to mention where they work. You see, we are not done with this. This is just, I told you people, there's another 8 million Ghana cedi scandal at SADA. NDA. You people don't know. We are not done though. This is the beginning of the end. Nobody can steal from Ghanaians again. Nobody. So 4 gentlemen were picked by cameras. Yes, and I'll show it in the weeks to come. You see, when I say things and I smile, then you know that I have it. Yeah, I smile that my wife they like. I'm telling you, when I smile like this, like nice smile. But these are the guys. Metu Salem. He works at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. He's an MPP executive. He was sent by Samba to go into the premises of NDA to pick those containers. He was the leader. Metu Salem, write the name down. He works at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. There's one guy called a soldier. Everybody know, those people there know what I'm talking about. A soldier. And the BNI will have all this. They too, they should sit there, they should investigate. The third guy is called Barry. Maybe I'm not getting it right, but this is what I have. The fourth guy is called Raga. He's the coordinator for Maslock, Tamale Central. His name is Raga. He is the coordinator for Maslock in the Tamale Central metropolis. I'm going to mention the names again. The reason why I'm taking my time to mention these names is because I have footage of these guys, document, phone conversation, text messages showing how this thing was connected from Chairman Samba all the way to the regional minister to the NDA boss and connected to the presidency. We are not kidding here, my fellow Ghanaians. Sada, Ghanaians gave we Ghana. We changed it. We made it NDA, Northern Development Authority. We are stealing billions. Now it's 20 billion old Ghana cities gone. You don't want us to ask? The first name I mentioned, he's an MPP executive. His name is Metu Salem. He works at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. A soldier was part of the guys. A soldier. Barry too was in there. And people there know who I'm talking about. Then the last guy is called Raga. He is a coordinator for Maslock, Tamale Central. These guys, I'll be bringing you more on these guys very soon. I've said that this year is going to be a very busy year. Let me take a sip. Cheers, guys. This year is going to be a very busy year because it's going to be a lot of scandals, revelation. Trust me, when I tell you there's going to be a lot of revelation, there's going to be a lot of revelations. And some people will not like it. In fact, the kind of scandal you're putting out there is going to retire so many people. Lots and lots of people are going to be retired early. That's what we call the early retirement. You know, the Isankuma kind of retirement. You will not see them again on social media. They will not come on any platform again. They will maintain their level and be in their corner because they are guilty of a crime. They are guilty. Isankuma is guilty. His uncle, the guy who used to head Yoko, is guilty of number one's issue. It's because of them that we are here today. Ghanaians struggling. Gabi Ochidako, his friend Charles and Ade, those guys, you see, ask questions. How did that investigation end? Tiwa is walking away. You see, my guys, let's get serious here. Let's get serious. I said Charles and Ade, the investigation Yoko opened and the CID office opened. How far were that investigations? Charles and Ade, they started the number one issue. Esankuma, you led the company, the Royal Diamond guys. You, Esankuma, you need to go to Yoko. The police CID, they have to call Esankuma. His uncle, who used to be the Yoko boss. How far with the issue? Nobody's talking about it because it is Esankuma. It's Esankuma and his uncle who used to head Yoko. Because it is Charles, who is a very good friend of Gabi Osarochadako. So these criminals have been covered, protected. And you expect us to shut up? And the new Yoko boss, I'm putting this to you. You need to come out and tell us the status of the investigation. The new Yoko boss. You can't just sit there and tell us that you were not left with any reports and you've not worked on it. I'm going to come to Yoko. I'm going to enter Yoko and tell Ghanaians what is really happening there. You have taken that position. You need to let us know what you came to meet and what you have done about it. You, this new Yoko boss, you're doing nothing. We are not going to entertain this kind of nonsense again in Ghana. You wouldn't make people wear suits, bring long resumes, and come lie their way and take. No, we are done. Now you need to prove yourself. Yeah, that thing of go to school in America, go to school in UK, and when you grow, you come to Ghana, you know that when you come to Ghana, you get a job. Shit, we are done with that nonsense. You go to the UK and Americas and go and sweep kitchens, and you come back and you come and take billions, whilst people are there who can do better than you people. And my biggest problem is the buggers. Very, very ignorant people. You sit here, a president fly, pastors and all come here, and you go and give the president, take money, go and build cathedral. You people live in a first world country. You know how governance is, what is important, priorities. You go and line yourself in your dirty Vietnam suits, give money to the president, take back home, no accounts, and you are sitting here. What did you learn as a bugger? You are still here. What did you learn? And you meet these people. Do you know when I came here? Is America your country? Shut up. What did you learn? Do you think the America you are living in, after 2 weeks, and you check on your phone, you wouldn't see your salary? You have a cousin, you have a neighbor who has not been paid for 6 months, and you are here because you are an Ashanti, you are tribalistic, you are an Ewe, you are tribalistic, you are a Hausa, you are tribalistic, so you don't want to speak to the issues. This is the new truth. It hurts, but it will change us. It will make us better people. It will make the young ones coming up, the youth, who want to help Ghana, know that, my guys, we need to do something. We need to be honest with each other and speak the truth amongst each other. Speak truth to power. That is the only way Ghana can be the Ghana we all want. With all due respect, if you are stupid, we will tell you are stupid. If you're doing the right thing, we will tell you you're doing the right thing. Simple. So that's what's happening. Where are the tricycles? Forget about all the investigations. Call NDA boss, sit him down. Call the regional minister, sit him down. This is simple investigations. Call the chairman, the MPP regional chairman, Northern regional chairman, Samba, who owns Sablink. Sit them down, 3 of them. Where are the bicycles, the tricycles, and the motorbikes? Where are they? Each of you sit in different rooms, write your report. Go there. The deputy of the NDA boss, bring him. Bring people in, let them write their statement, put it together, you see the conflicting answers. That is where you pick them up. This is basic. This one, do we need to set up a committee? Everything committee. Everything in Ghana committee. Ambulances are sitting there. We are waiting to put ribbons around the ambulance for the president to go and buy scissors from Makola, which is $10,000, and come and cut and say, yay, for nana. My guys, you people should stop the concert, eh? I'm speaking to the youth. Yes. And the ignorant youth. There are some there, they are so filled with tribalism to the point that, yeah, me, I am Akan. No matter what you do, I'll vote for MPP. You've been home for 6 years. Your auntie just died because she didn't get an ambulance to carry her to go give birth. Use your brain a little bit. Speak to the issues. You are Akan, so you are an Ewe, so who cares? At the end of the day, we are Ghanaians. I keep telling you people, we are not going to come on our show and please people. No, if you see, I am not a type who will come here and say that, please, my followers, I beg you, you know what, if I've offended anybody, sorry. No, we don't do that because I respect you. That's why I'm telling you the truth. And everybody on this platform listening to me, no, I respect them a lot because they have different, they now know the difference between truth and lies. I keep telling people, if you don't like what we are doing here, don't watch me. There are other alternatives. But the people who want to hear truth, they will watch, they will contribute, we will make sure we build Ghana. That is what we need. We are not going to be begging people to listen to us because we want to please them. We are not going to do that. We have right-thinking Ghanaians who want to listen to truth. And they are the people who are always here. And I respect you people. I respect your comments. I respect your decisions because you want to help Ghana. These are the genuine people. With all due respect, on Loud Silence TV, you see people subscribing to our channel, not because they don't have anywhere to go, so because they want to listen to the truth, because they know we respect them. Anybody who stands in front of you and lie to you, I'll do this, I'll do that, and he does not respect you. You have to understand those principles. If you say you give me 5 Ghana and you can't give me 2 Ghana, 50 pesos, I will still have problems with you because you told me in plain words that you give me 5 Ghana. There's nothing that we don't do half-baked nonsense here. And we are never Loud Silence Radio, Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV will be rolling out this week, and you see the difference between mature TV and comedy. So my fellow Ghanaians, when things like this come up, and I speak on them, and I try to expose people who want to take advantage of us, it's not because I hate anybody. Majority of the scandals I've done, about 99% of the scandals I've done, in fact, about 100% of the scandals I've done, I have not met any of these people before. I remember the NYA guy, the one, you see, I have never met any of them before. I don't know their family. I don't know their friends. I'm doing my job. The reason why people are surprised about what I do is because we are not used to it. We are always used to that name calling and that kind of pampering reporters and pampering MPs. And that's why people feel uncomfortable to listen to me or to watch my show. But I know as time goes on, we will come to the reality and know that this is the truth. We are not used to it, and we have to get used to it if we want to move Ghana from where we are now to a better place. A Ghana whereby you can open your tap and get clean water. A Ghana where that health is a priority to the president. A Ghana where the youth know that after I'm done with school, I'm going to get a job. A Ghana where the youth will not go to Libya and be slaughtered. A Ghana where women and children get access to good health care. That is the Ghana we all need. Not a Ghana where some people are better than others. Simple as that. I'm going to read a few comments, and then I think I'm talking too much. We can end the show. This is the maiden edition. In fact, my producer told me, Kevin, just go there, make it short, and let people know that we're back. Everything is right. But you see me, Kasachole, I come, I talk. Let me read some few comments, and then we can wrap up for the day. And then on Monday, expect a new episode. I told you it's going to be about our judicial system. There is a particular judge. There is a particular judge in Ghana. We need to actually take a critical look at that judge. He's going to be sitting on a case very soon. Now, I'm going to be telling Ghanaians and showing Ghanaians, giving Ghanaians facts about this judge and why we should watch him critically, because his judgment is contrary to everything that he is practicing. So on Monday, I'm going to release this piece. It's called The Man in Red. The Man in Red. It's judges in Ghana. I would like to say hello to the new CJ, the Chief Justice. I know he's going to do a perfect job. I respect him a lot, and I hope he will take our problems seriously, and also make sure that he is fair in his judgments. And also his subordinates and the other judges, he'll make sure he strengthens the judiciary system. Now, I'm going to read some few comments. Thousands and thousands of comments. We have 432 people on YouTube live. Thank you guys for watching us. We have 686 people on Facebook. This is something, you know. And I keep saying I respect everybody. I respect every person who has taken the time to watch me or listen to Loud Silence Radio or watch Loud Silence TV. I respect you a lot, and I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate it. So tell a friend to tell a friend that this is where they have to be. We don't dilute. We don't need to go call the CEO and tell him, CEO, today this story came, or can we write it, or can we make... No, here it moves. Because we do our fact-checking right before we get things out there. This is coming from Kweku Agbenyenga. He says, assuming they are given opportunity to come back to power and they fail to prosecute these corrupt and inept NPP government, we will treat them in the same way. Perfect statement. Perfect. Please keep the fire burning and tell them the truth. William Abo, Kevin, preach on. Thank you, sir. Mame Chirwa say, hey, Kasachole, yeah, you know, Kasachole. Mohammed A. Abdul Gafaru says, I love you, bro. I love you too. No homo, Brian, my friend. Mawuni Yusuf says, get something to do and live here. I'm sorry. Okay, replying to Danny. Okay. Mauli is replying. Mauni Yusuf is replying to Danny. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Othniel Gosu Salah says Akufo-Addo is a liar and he lies to Ghanaians. Good job, keep it up. God bless you. God bless you too, sir. Bentie Longi says the truth is hard to accept. Kofi Chwa says Owusu Bempa never see the SADA issue. Ghanaians, let's get serious. Owusu Bempa today officially, I'll tell you Ghanaians, he's a comedian. A comedian trying to survive on the ignorance of some ignorant Christians. My fellow Ghanaians, if you want to build a country, let's ignore these comedians. Finished. I don't have to spend time on such a comedian. But I respect comedians a lot. My favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle. His stuff is crazy. But a comedian like Owusu Bempa, I will not even spend 10 Ghana pesos to go watch him. This is coming from Bob Sedi Songuru says, Kasachole. Oh, Kasachole, how be? Alex Ura says, don't forget this guy who voted MPP to power. Kevin is blessed. Thank you, sir. Guy Jesus said, now social media has exposed NPP sympathizers. They are illiterate and cannot control social media accounts. I'm sorry, they are not illiterates. Maybe they find it difficult to accept reality. I know they'll come around. And I am an MPP person. It took me a while to come out and say that, you know what? It's about time we started speaking truth to power. Sometimes it's difficult to put our party affiliations aside and speak truth. But I think more and more Ghanaians, the youth especially, they are becoming more aware. They are becoming more enlightened. So it will get to a point whereby we will forget our political affiliations and speak to the issues. Mohamed Chirwa says, a shock self. Fred Nibri says, God bless you. Mohamed Chirwa again. Abraham Tamakro, thumbs up. Kevin Kamoska, thank you, sir. Jos Nabri Darlington says, Kevin, terrible Taylor. Love you too, sir. Let me go to YouTube and do some reading there because the YouTube guys, hey, those guys, they don't play. Helen Gabler says, good evening, brother. Good evening to you too. Alice Mensah Baumia flew out to treat constipation at the Guy Hospital in London. You see, constipation too. Me, I know say if you eat sugar bread, that one, the hot one. Me, there, I used to get constipation a lot. The hot one. If you eat and you add margarine, you get constipation. So maybe Baumia likes sugar bread and margarine. John Kweku Sabi said, good job, Kevin, watching you live from Denmark. How are you guys doing in Denmark? Kojo Dafo said, good evening, sir. Good evening to you too. The senior says, good work done. Please, when are you releasing audio of Nana Akufo-Addo on PDS Scandal? Continue to speak truth to power. It's going to come up, my brother. This is election year. We're going to make sure all the audios and visuals we have, we're going to release it. Release it. Peter Sezi said, more fire, my bro. Or from Scotland. How are you doing in Scotland? Is it cold? It's getting cold here in the United States of America. This is Charles Edwin said, God bless you, bro. Joseph Jesus. Please help with job. I speak French and English. Tu le pas some camion? Je m'appelle Kevin Taylor and the 3 4 5. Yeah, my French there, Jack. You like? Okay, we'll talk about that. You can text the you can send us an email and we'll work on that. Teresa Pierre said, God bless you, TK. Thank you. Richard Ousa, sorry, Kevin, I love you. Richard, I love you too. No homo. Theophilus Siama said, we will deal with them. NPP, NDC. Enough of the tree, more English. Enough of the tree, more English. Christopher Mensah say, good work done, Kevin. Good work. Thank you, sir. Joyce Dana Kabu say, I'm part of this movement. This is a movement. This is a religion. You have to be honest with yourself to join it. If you are not honest with yourself, don't join it. With all due respect, Loud Silence TV, radio, whatever. If you're not honest with yourself, don't join it. This is a religion. This is a movement. Fosu Alexander say, I'm watching you from Germany. How are you guys doing in Europe? Edwin Thompson say, good man. Richard Owusu Asari say, you're doing a good job watching you live from Ohio, Columbus. Columbus, Ohio. I have my big brother living in Columbus. How are you guys doing there? I heard it's very cold. I have my cousin too. Kwesi is miracle. How are you doing, Kwesi? I hope you're doing great. Edwin Thompson say, keep it up. Good job. Patrick Tete says, how long do you think the president have a brain? Idris Uyaya say, hello, Kevin. Keep it up. We are really behind you. I'm watching you live from Malta. Malta! Yeah, Malta far. Yeah, but it's all good. The internet is putting us together and bringing us closer. Theophilus Samuel says, enough of tree, more English. Yeah, Theophilus, I'm trying my best. You know, I keep telling people, I wasn't born as an Englishman. You see, so sometimes when some words are so difficult for me to pronounce, I'll speak tree, then we'll move forward. Why? We are maintaining ourselves like Adole. No biggie here. No biggie. Nuna Atise watching live from London. Keep the good work. Thank you, sir. Paul Johnson, the truth needs no foundation. Perfect statement. Osman Idris said, brother, Good work. Yao Sam say, brave man, Kevin. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. Peace. Kasa say, Kevin, Ghana first. That's all. Noel Kowonu, good work, bro. But don't forget Western Togoland, and we are ready to Western Togoland. You day, my friends. You guys day. We will still talk. More Africa says blaming NDC for 3 or 6 months is okay, but 3 years is childish and pure stupidity. Thank you for your submission, More Africa. Bulbuli Francis say, Mister, God bless you. Godson Osbert say, continue to do things. God bless you. Richard Ausu, Christopher Mensah, Kevin, I believe we should stop voting for the old man or old age and should vote for youth to lead this country, for us, for new ideas. That is very true. Noel Kawunu says, we are ready to take back Western Togoland, and thank you very much for the good work you're doing. Kwesi Ajima Prempe say, hopefully NPP will go out of power, and we are really observing your watchdog approach. You have embarked on it in the future. I think I really understand what you're saying. So lots and lots of messages coming in on Facebook, on YouTube, on lots. Kevin, in fact, Nanado is just a serious disappointment to Ghanaians. The scandals are too much. You've not seen anything yet. Scandals are coming. It's a promise. Scandals are coming. Mr. Kevin, God bless you, from Abu Salifu, Alice Mensah. I'll read the ladies before I read them. If I see any lady, I'll read. Why? Okay, Alice Mensah says, as for asking of questions means you are signing your distraction. That's what Alice said. Wilberforce Botte says, thanks so much, Kevin, for saying the truth and educating us. Slicky Melly. It's a pity that most of us here won't be in Ghana to vote. The voters are blind by free SHS. Kojo Mensah, Slicky, even the SHS is badly implemented, so nothing to write home about. Adam Johannes say, we need to get serious in this country. Whoever complains is NDC is serious, so may God save us. Jeff Puplampo. Hi, Kevin Taylor. I'm glad to hear from you finally, but I'm leaving to work. I will listen fully later. Courageous and great for Ghana. Take care, young man. You also take care and have a great day at work. Bright Okuzeto says, my prayer is God protect and lead you. Thank you, sir. Ibrahim Fulani says yes. Kofi says, Kevin, heads of senior high schools have given 2 weeks ultimatum to close down over lack of funds. These are terrible things. When you hear these things, so terrible. And we're spending money on unnecessary things. Cathedral. Osei Hagan, Mr. Kevin, thanks for your courage with confidence and boldness to speak the truth always. May good Lord bless you, long life and good health and prosperity. Thank you, sir. Nasiru Isa says, Tro, man, God bless you. True, man. Yeah. God bless you too, whatever you're trying to say. Fortress James Ziga says, more fire. Kevin, we, the discerning youth of Ghana, got a big task to help rescue our country from the hands of the clueless, super incompetent, heartless, and corrupt politicians. Kevin, I'm a Muslim, but I'm praying for you every day. Ryan Yakubu, thank you very much for your prayers. Kojo Mensah, the ambulance scandal is the worst ever scandal I can think about, as it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't, my brother. I'm going to go to Facebook and read something there. Lots and lots of people watching us now. We have 620 people on Facebook. Yes, it's running. Yes, and then we have about 406 people on YouTube. This is unprecedented. The youth want to hear the truth, so we're going to give that to them. Quimina Atu say, we respect you too much. Thank you, Veronica. Thiaman say, thank you, Kevin. Boss, hits is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, all that I can say is, this is the first episode in 2020. This is a show that you are not supposed to miss for anything. Every Wednesday, every Friday. Every Wednesday, every Friday, we are going to be on this network. Sometimes it changes. Sometimes it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we are going to let you know 2 days, 3 days before we get on live. Now you have to understand that Loud Silence TV will officially start rolling on your devices this week. Loud Silence TV. This is classic. You can't miss it. The kind of content we have on Loud Silence TV, no media house now can compete. We have credible content. We have people who are willing to entertain you and at the same time educate you. Trust my word. Have I ever lied to you before? No. When I tell you the scandal is coming, the scandal comes. So when I tell you that in Studio B, Loud Silence TV will be in full force this week, trust me. We're going to be giving you the best in entertainment and also in everything. So this is the maiden edition of With All Due Respect extended version on Loud Silence Radio. My name is Kevin Bedu Taylor. I know I helped you today and you also helped me. We educated ourselves and we also trying to find out who is stealing from us and how we can make sure that these people are brought to book. Next week, we'll be talking about our judicial system. How some judges are trying to manipulate the system. My fellow Ghanaians, I've always said that I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger without a Quran or a Bible in my hand. I'm just a messenger who is ready, willing to speak truth to power. I'm just a messenger who is ready to fight for his people, irrespective of who is in power. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Ghanaian, listen to me from Ghana, from anywhere in the world, we would like to say we really appreciate you. We thank you for listening to Loud Silence Radio and watching Loud Silence TV. This is the station you have to be listening to. This is where we call the election headquarters. We are going to have over 16 correspondents reporting from all over the country, giving us up-to-date information on elections. We will start scrutinizing the MPs very soon. We will start scrutinizing the candidates. As we speak, my own party, the MPP, we have no presidential candidate. Our constitution says by the 7th, a presidential candidate should be elected by our party. But as we speak, we don't have a presidential candidate. The NDC, which is poised for power, aggressive, they have their candidate. What about us? We don't have any message. Anytime you ask a fellow MPP, what is your message? They'll tell you, go and ask John Mahama because he doesn't have a message. Is it that we don't have anything to tell the people again? Is it because we can't defend our own propaganda? My fellow Ghanaians, these are the kind of things we will be breaking down for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand. We are not here to kid again. We are here to do real business. My name is Kevin Bedu Taylor. The crew, I call them the Ghost Production Team. You never see them, but they do the perfect job you can think of. This is Loud Silence Radio. You can get us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel, Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. On Facebook, With All Due Respect page, like, follow, and you get notifications every time we come live. I would like to say that to my fellow Ghanaians, God be with you, and always understand that we can always speak truth to power. This is With All Due Respect.